I mean, I like how on the script it says, is it centered? Is it actually? This is multitasking on a whole new level.
Oh, I'm so stressed.
Are you?
Noise was stressing me out so much.
Oh, I've just moved over. Am I?
You're in centre this one, right? I'm gonna put this right here because I have no idea what we're talking about.
Biddly 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 bee. You love it.
Welcome to The Name We Wanted Wasn't Available.
A podcast hosted by Holly and Lewis where we talk all things
Besties,
creative solopreneurship
boss babes, building businesses from the ground up.
with two very good but unlikely friends.
If this is your first time listening, you can catch us with audio every Wednesday and visuals every Saturday.
So make sure you follow us on all socials and all platforms so you don't miss a thing. At The Name We Wanted Wasn't Available. On which platform?
Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube, and maybe more at this point. We will see. Also, all socials and all platforms. Oh, I guess because you'll search differently for Spotify.
Yes.
Clever. He's onto
So
it.
we kind of got the intro right. We had to do a full start and we got confused at the end, but we kind of got it right, so I'm calling it a win.
Yep.
We can just cut our losses. And 3 weeks they waited. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. We have a name which is not a name, but it is a name. So that's the name we're rocking with. And the writing team is very happy. So John, James. Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Nice one. There.
So I love this next bit. It was meant to be surprise. We're wearing Christmas hats. However, I forgot my Christmas hat.
Yep.
And so Lewis was going to bring his Christmas hat,
Yeah.
but Lewis got his Christmas hat as well. So the surprise that was actually only going to be for people watching the visuals and not the audio. Actually, none of you have a surprise at all, other than the very unsurprising surprise, which is that we're both bloody useless.
Yeah, it was a terrible surprise, terribly executed. It's probably better that we don't have it.
Christmas hats. Although mine was purple, which was very on brand.
Yeah, we were on brand with one.
Not the other.
Not
but
the other.
right.
And
Anyway.
then none anyway. So it's purple. Way Christmas. That's all we needed the hats for, to be like Christmas.
Should we move on to the episode? Good.
Yeah.
So as you can probably guess by our amazingly festive hats that we are not wearing, our topic of the week is Christmas.
And as we mentioned in the episode 2, this is probably releasing mid to end of January, this episode. But as we mentioned, if you listened to episode 2 or watched, we are batch creating.
Correct.
And this was actually filmed on Friday the 13th of December. We filmed before Christmas, so that's why we're going to be talking about Christmas, even knowing that for you, the viewer or listener, it's now after Christmas.
Yes, welcome to 2025, everyone.
Yes.
Hope you're having a great time so far. We spoke about batch creation in our last episode, so if you haven't watched that or listened to that, feel free to go back and check in and send us your thoughts. But today we are going to be talking about the opportunities and challenges that we are facing currently in 2024 Christmas period Q4 as business owners and creatives within this Christmas period.
Yes, so we're going to be looking at how to prepare, or how we are preparing for the Christmas period as both creatives individually and business owners.
And also goal setting for 2025. We'll also stick
Oh yeah, that's in there. We'll stick that in there.
Yep.
Goal setting for the year that's already begun.
Yep.
You.
Yeah.
Good job, John.
Lewis, tell us, how is it looking for you going into Christmas?
It's dead. Actually, I'm not gonna no. It was
dead.
To be fair.
Until about yesterday.
So it was dead. So we're just going to the top. We just go straight into it, right?
Yeah, dive in.
Opportunities and challenges. That's our subtopic, guys. Whoa, doing a little shimmy for the listeners at home.
I like that. Okay, keep that in.
Like that. Way opportunities and challenges.
Way.
So it was dead. My December was. I know. I'm just gonna plow straight through it. Yeah.
Do. I really rate it.
Yeah. So during the summer and autumn, actually, I'd say a lot of business came my way. Like I sort of outbounded a bit. Some stuff just happened, and there was I had some ongoing contracts with the council.
Yep.
Which kind of just led to other things.
Yep.
So I say, we talked the last episode about outbounding and batch creation and yada yada. I did a lot of outbounding and quite a lot back quite quickly, which then ended with me not being consistent with my outbounding, and December being a sort of dead period of not a lot of work. All the events, everything I was filming with my music as well. A lot of the events are in the summer, because obviously summer is like festival season. We out here partying, saving beats and stuff. So yes, that's where I've landed for December until about a week ago when about 1,000 things happened, and I might be busy every single day now potentially.
Yeah.
But
similar sort of story for me, really. I had a really, really busy period, anticipated that December was going to be a little bit bleaker for me, just because I had been so busy in November. I'd fallen off of my socials, hadn't received as many inbounds. I'd also changed my content style to test some new things. And I was thinking, oh no, this is going to be like a little bit of a quieter month, which was a bit of a shame because I was excited for a strong UGC social Christmas.
Yeah.
And then I was very lucky enough to land a new client from a social media management perspective, which is fantastic. Started almost straight away. It was
literally
like
immediately we're on it now.
And as Louise knows, I love social media management. I've been doing it for a while. It's one of my favorite things to ingrain myself into because I'm very much into strategy. And then the inbounds then also started flowing on top for UGC. So I went from bleak to, oh my God, really fantastic project starting, to, oh my word, it's Christmas. Very, very quickly. Yeah, it's been busy ever since, I'm going to be honest.
It's been like non-stop for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah. I mean, long days, 14-hour days, back-to-back projects, battling with the sunlight.
Yes.
Because that is a massive downer for December. But we're getting there. We're on top. We're thriving. We're doing really, really well. New clients is fantastic. Existing clients are still happy. And new projects coming in. So nothing to complain about.
So we're all vibing.
Don't ever use that word again.
We are absolutely, for this December period, vibing. I'm going to be honest, I really expected a lot more free time. Like...
Oh, 100%.
I was expecting to, like, you know, like a couple of weeks ago I said I'm going to start working on some smaller projects that I wanted to work on, like some short films, like creative things. I was like, do you know what? Let me use my downtime to like upskill a little bit and work some things that I've wanted to work. And I feel like I did like one. Yeah. And then stuff happened. Even the podcast, right? It was like a cool new venture. I've got time to like relax into it. It was like, no, let's just... So, do you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm exhausted. So I'm going to get some natural energy. Oh, Tenzing provides... I'm trying to... Look, Tenzing, I know you're out there, yeah? You're shouting out in the shows. That was it. That was my entire plug. That was it. Sponsorship, people. This is not an ad. I want a caveat. Yet. So, Tenzing...
Please, Tenzing, don't cancel us. I hope you somewhat appreciated Lewis's performance there.
Delicious.
The way that it's buzzing like that. It's like...
Told you I always have energy drinks. There's another one. Do you want one?
Absolutely not. Thank you so much, though. I'm going to just have water. We will... Actually, that was completely...
Second plug.
We actually really wanted to have camo water on display. Because we wanted to actively drink it, although I don't know how the slurp would have really irked me, like with the mics, but anyway.
We've got the mic as far away, or we'll not hear that.
Anyway, I don't know, there's something about a can...
I don't know how you drink.
Anyway, the point is, I tend to look like a fish, I've always been told, like...
Okay, well, so I will be doing the drinking when we get these sponsorship deals, because I don't want to... Stop, you're not selling us. Oh yeah, I can't drink on camera because I look like a fish. Jesus.
Anyway, okay, but... I just like water, but seeing that we only have one of these and we really wanted that for display, I'm going to stick to my Highland Spring until we have 2 cans.
You are the worst person to try and get sponsorship.
Sorry, but I'm just saying.
I'm going to cut that bit. Can of water and Tenzing, this sponsorship vibing. Sorry, I'm going way off topic. I'm getting in trouble. We'll get that deal. 2025, we're coming for it.
Anyway, I think another thing that we have also realised with that whole down period that you were talking about there is how it has actually impacted our social lives as well. Now, actually, just a sec there. Lewis and I don't have social lives. Our social life usually extends as far as each other on the phone.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
You do have other friends and I do have other friends, but I could probably count them on one hand. And even they have got to the point now where they accept the likelihood is we probably won't be there because we will be working.
Yes.
And we are the only two within our respective groups that are the ones always working and subsequently just work together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it socially.
It is, but it does go without saying that Christmas does come with a heightened social expectation, understandably, and both of us do still want to give respect to that and give respect to our friends, because fundamentally those 5 people are actually the ones that genuinely support us. When we can, we do try to make it a priority to give back to those people, and it can be incredibly frustrating when we are in a place where maybe we feel compromised by both time and finance.
Yes.
To honour that.
Yeah, I feel like it's often you will be giving up time, which in essence, let's say if you're doing a lot of things, your time is money. It's such a cliche, isn't it? Time is money, but it really is, right? Like if you don't spend time, like the day you have off is potentially an outbounding day or a batch creation day, or you're just responding to all your emails or you're sending your invoices, and it adds up to that, then eats into a day that you need to do something else, which would have been payments. And it does sort of rack up where every minute of every day, if it's not being used, you feel like you're losing potential like money and time. Yeah. It's a hard line.
It is, and it's also that caveat of you need the money to go to spend the time.
Yeah.
And I think that's where I've definitely found the biggest quandary, because I now look at an activity and I'm like, okay, so that's one UGC gig.
That's exactly how I look at it. That's going to cost me the same price as this amount of work, which took me this long.
Yeah, and I'll be like, okay, so going on that holiday is the equivalent of this retainer client, because even now, like with going on holiday, I'm thinking, okay, so that's the cost of this retainer client
plus the week.
But for UGC it's slightly different, because I will line up projects to take on holiday with me, so that I'm at least still making whilst I'm out. And to be honest, I actually don't really take a day off, as I know you don't either, because you just can't afford to, between wanting to be timely, wanting to keep businesses smooth. All of your clients have priorities within their own businesses as well, that it feels somewhat wrong to desert those people. And because of that, I have already taken on my first hire within this first period of growing my business, just to maintain.
Yay.
It is very exciting. To maintain that level of consistency, really, and quality.
You love that word. Consistency.
Sorry, because it is
consistency and
ingrained.
Quality.
Yeah. But it's true, right?
No, sorry, genuinely, sorry. It sounded really mockery. Yeah, it is true. Yeah, no. Well, consistency. No, it's very important. You're right, and it's a hard line to walk, I'd say, when everything equates to time. I don't want to use the word wasted, because it's not wasted.
No, it's not.
But it's that weird line of, as I say, like a day out is potentially a day lost and then a day catching up. So it's potentially 2 days plus the cost, which was then that day of work from the day before. So now it's 3 days, and it racks up. It catches up
quickly. And also with Christmas, you end up in this weird position where if you've been really busy at the beginning of Q4, you potentially haven't done the groundwork to set yourself.
The fourth quarter of the year.
Yeah, sorry, I assume people know that.
Some people don't work in corporate.
Lewis is right. Q4 is the last quarter of the year.
I just guessed my way through these conversations.
Which also, do you know, Q4 can actually be at any time that you determine is the last part of your business year as well. So someone's Q4 could be later than like my Q4.
Oh.
Fun fact. Not a random fact.
Not random. We got
that at the end.
Oh, good one, yeah.
However, if you don't do the groundwork to set yourself up well for December obviously a lot of people tend to be out of office and not focused on business, because normal people will be focusing on things like Christmas and being sociable.
And family and...
Yes, those expected things.
Angrily. Christmas and family.
Then what happens is like you kind of end up scurrying around a little bit in December, like trying to find business, to then get to December and you're scurrying around. So maybe you set up yourself like...
The lights have gone off, guys. We're officially unbranded.
We've got clipboards.
We've got clipboards.
They're purple. Yeah, so then if you get to, what is it? You get to December, you've not got that much work on. If you don't then use that time wisely to set yourself up for a positive January, which is also difficult because people are not necessarily as freely contactable in December, you can end up like a double lull.
A double dip.
It is, a double dip. Which,
So-
oh God, for the epileptics, please don't look right now. Flashing lights, warning. Anyway.
Trying to get us back to branding before I get in trouble for inconsistency.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, that can also be very difficult around the Christmas period. It's getting that right balance. I think in my case, I will just be focusing on my retainer clients in January, most likely, just because I've had like a lot of UGC going on top of retainers, and I want to give a bit more focus to them in the new year before sort of going a bit further. But it is something to be aware of.
It is. It's a whole thing. I've done the complete opposite, and I'm just kind of vibing the double dip. You know, I'm out of the country for the first half of January. I expected a dip, so I decided to leave.
Capitalised on.
Yeah, capitalised with the time period that potentially was going to be a little bit wasted anyway.
Yep.
To actually have a bit of time off potentially, depending. Obviously, very dependent on what comes in and how the sort of the way it's looking. Yeah, if a load of jobs come in and there's a load of editing that needs doing, it is what it is. But it's one of those that I've done the complete opposite to you, actually, I'd say. I was expecting a double dip. December is not dipped, so I thought I'm taking January off.
And now you could find yourself in a sticky dip come January if work continues as is and you're away for 2 weeks.
Yes, yeah, and just struggle my way through as is.
We love it. Do you know how we got that in?
Oh, I haven't said it.
I know. We spent so much time vibing.
Love it.
Anyway.
It was in one of the other episodes.
With that being said, talking about 2025, Lewis, do you have any goals for 2025 so far?
In terms of this?
Business, besties, creative entrepreneurship.
Besties, they're right. I might see some of my friends maybe.
Lucky buggers who turns up.
No, I do. I have some goals. I have some unattainable goals.
As always. What's on the whiteboard this year financially?
The whiteboard is not up yet.
Well, it came down.
No, it's still there.
I was going to say.
Yeah, no. Can't give you the numbers on the whiteboard because it's too. It would shock you. TMI is true. No, I do have some goals though for Louis Sycamore and for Sycamore Studios. They're really growth mindset goals, to be honest. As I say, like this year, artist wise, did a lot more shows than I expected.
Yeah.
There's a lot more, especially in the summer. It was like heavy. I think my goal was 10 shows, and I'm on potentially like 25 at the moment.
Yeah.
And I've got 2 more before the end of the year.
Yeah.
Like it was a lot. The outbounding was not possible because I was also filming a lot at a lot of events on both capacities. It was a whole thing. And the same with Sycamore Studios. It's just growth really. Continuing to create what I would say is exceptional content, and just to grow with it. That's literally it. Like to
inspire the imagination.
Unleash imagination.
Oh yeah, he wants to continue unleashing the imagination.
Sorry,
of all of you people.
my company slogan isn't good enough for Holly. Apparently.
Why would you full named me?
My company slogan is not good enough.
I never said that.
I'll be turning this way for a little bit. Unleash the power. It's mine now. Unleash the power of imagination is what we're doing with Sycamore Studios. So, that being said, if you want some videos done and you want some high quality professional videos at affordable cost, I'm going to plug myself. Do you know what's our podcast?
You do it. If I'm going to stop
Sycamore
you.
Studios, sycamore-studios.co.uk. And that's it. You can check out all of our portfolio. Holly, what are your goals for 2025? That have gone.
I don't know how much I can divulge into right now. I have some goals around growing my headcount of my business. I actually have sort of now 2 strands to Full of SaaS. So strand 1 of Full of SaaS is social media management, and strand 2 is the UGC stuff. So Holly Louise UGC. And I kind of want to grow both, to be honest. This time next year would like to say that I have worked with over 100 brands. 100%.
This time is the end of last year, the end of next year. Yeah.
Sorry, the end of this year
it's
now.
an entire year away.
Yeah,
Cool.
so December
That's doable.
2025, yes, definitely doable.
One every 3 days.
Something like that, but yeah. Well, no, because I'd be including...
2 a week.
No, darling, before you continue down that road, in total have worked with 100 brands. So like, I would include the ones that I've already made.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, that's very doable then. Sorry, it was doable before.
Yeah.
It's now more achievable.
Yeah, so I just want to say that I want to have hit 100 brands. I would like to have my social pages at a minimum of 5,000 followers across all channels.
So get following.
Get following, guys. And yeah, I want to expand the team so that I can take on more clients, because right now I only have 2 slots left open for 2025. So if you want those, if you want to be one of those people filling those slots, hit me up at Holly Louise UGC. Do I plug myself now as well?
Yeah, of course. I was about to cuss you for saying this plug.
Yeah, fine. So you can email me, Holly at Full of Sass. You can hit me up on Instagram at Holly Louise UGC. You can hit me up on LinkedIn. I'm doing great on LinkedIn, actually. Been doing LinkedIn for a while now.
Yeah.
I think they're all the places actually you can find me, to be honest.
Unless
you just want to...
the podcast stuff.
Just
we're here. Just send it through. It funnels to us. That's that.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's me on the other end of it, so don't worry about that. And podcast girls, where do you think we want to get this? Lewis is convinced that within 4 months' time we're going to be making bare dollar.
I would never use the word bare dollar. Bare dollar.
I was appealing to the Gen Z
lolly.
market.
We're making a lolly.
Hey.
Yeah, look at that. Flip it back. If
I really like that.
episode
Jackie
1,
did good.
then you're not in the in jokes. So go back and watch episode 1.
Yeah.
Or listen.
Honestly, Jackie did good with that name. I really like it.
I do think within the first.
I've got it. It could be our hashtag. Hashtag Lily Club. Tell me that's not good. This is why I'm on marketing.
It is quite good with the excitement levels.
Surely that could be our podcast name.
Hashtag Lolly Club.
The Lolly Club.
You want to change the podcast name now?
Well, not right this second, because we're currently filming an episode. Let us know whether you like the Lolly Club. That's just come to me and I really like it.
This episode is actually the end of the batch, so let us know, because
we can change it
for the next batch. Yeah, so
the Lolly Club.
If you like it, we might go with it. The name we wanted wasn't available. Is also still there.
Yeah, it's just really long, isn't it?
No, it's awkwardly long. I kind of like that. It's really awkward for people. It's that what's the thing they do with the they do that? It's like products have friction. You know, it's like Apple do it, so that you have to open stuff slowly because the friction makes the excitement, because it takes longer to do it.
Ooh.
It's a thing.
Okay.
Then you want it wasn't available. By the time you finish typing that, you're like, oh, can't wait to hear what they've said.
Oh really? Wild. That took me a while to understand, but I enjoyed your
a lot
example.
of products do it.
But Apple doesn't do that.
They do it with the unboxing. That's why you can't open
the name Apple.
No, but their products, you can't open the boxes quick.
Oh, that's
they suction pack it, so you have to open it slow because it builds anticipation.
That's why it's like I do
clever
get
marketing,
excited
right?
as well. Yeah.
It's a clever tool.
I do get.
It's very specific. Yeah.
What does it mean? What's the term for, like, if I get anticipated? If I'm anticipating?
Anticipation.
I'm getting anticipation.
Anticipation.
Oh.
It's the same way they only keep like one product on the shop floor, so it has to go from the back. So the one on the shop floor makes you feel like scarcity, right? It makes you feel like this might be the only one. You know, there's hundreds in the back, but your brain sees one and thinks one, and then you have to ask someone to go and get it, and then they come out with it. That slows the whole process down. It's
actually so exquisite, isn't it? And it feels so elite, and I do feel part of a club.
Yeah, that is literally the feeling they're going for. So the fact you said that.
J'adore.
I don't use Apple products, but I've got to be honest that I can't say anything wrong about their marketing. They know what they're doing.
Absolutely j'adore.
Yeah.
Our 2025 goals. So tell us what you know. The podcast goals.
I think we'll be. I think by mid 25. By mid 25.
Can you zoom in on this, John? Thanks.
We will be on every platform across the globe. Holly Lewis.
Wow.
Will be an international name. Now, admittedly, that is.
Do you think I'll get to Strictly Come Dancing if we are?
Were you really trying to Sam and Pete it?
Yeah.
I mean,
First
the
of all,
only caveat is you can dance already, so it kind of is a little bit like you're cheating. Fair enough.
Haven't stretched those legs for a while.
Yeah. Well, we'd hope.
Yeah.
That training wasn't wasted.
Fine, but yes, I mean, I do want to full send it. You can go to the jungle. I'll go on Strictly
I will
Come
not
Dancing.
be in any jungles. I will not be in any weird things.
You also don't like
I
spiders.
don't like dirt or bugs or insects or outdoors. No,
Would you
I
be
like
able to eat a
outdoors.
pig's penis?
No, I don't even eat pigs regularly. I don't.
I thought you were going to say I don't eat penises.
I don't.
No, I mean, true, fair. Anyway,
So I think that I also, mark my words, we will be going to do a live show at some point, and we will have an audience, and we will be hosting. By the end of the year, we'll be in deals with Stephen
do
Bartlett.
you know what this is?
Steve, if you're out there.
It's a death tapping.
I didn't know that.
Fun fact.
It's,
That's my second fun
watch
fact
the
of this
episode. Watch the episode because you.
Oh yeah, because I'm sparkling my hands.
She's signing.
I am.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Um.
I'm excited for that prospect though. Yes, Stephen Bartlett contacting us.
Yeah.
Find me on LinkedIn. I've tagged you a
Steve?
couple of times.
Stevie boy.
I actually prospected to them once.
So we're already in.
Technically, yeah.
Admittedly, I think a lot of this is going to ride off my fame, but
Before I have to throw up in a
jest.
bucket.
I've got a film. We've got a movie. Ganymede might be out next year. I hope that's in my goal list actually.
Or that could
But
really
that's out.
catapult us.
Yes. Yeah. I actually could.
Sorry.
no. It actually
It is
could.
about you.
No.
I promise,
This is a
but
genuine
it really
thing though.
could as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
I'm
I
definitely
really
gonna,
hope that is out next year. That's a big one if it is.
I'm gonna really piggyback on that if it does catapult because
Mm.
what if people want to start? What if people start calling our podcast Lewis and Holly and not Holly and Lewis because people know you from the movie and don't know me? My ego just actually obliterated. Is that a word? Into 5,000 pieces.
Obliterated.
I said obliterated. Is there another word?
I'm not sure, and I don't want to go out on a limb and say yes or no because I don't want to seem silly online.
So you're telling me to look silly online.
Whatever Holly said might be correct or not. I'll ask the Roblox later. Wasn't in
Okay.
the script, so.
Okay, you may not know
I'm
the
waiting.
answer to that, but do you have a random fact of the week for us today?
I do.
Okay. It says you've got so much enthusiasm, and right now you're not giving enthusiastic.
It's because I didn't know we were onto this section yet. So caveat. This is the end of the batch, people. This is episode 3. The batch is over. The next time you see us will be, well, obviously it will be the next week for you, but for us it will have been Christmas. We'll be mid-Jan. I would have been away chilling. We're just vibing. So if you do have anything you'd like to say, please contact us after this episode specifically because we'll try and get it into the next batch.
He's right.
Yeah.
You are very right.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, we'll go straight into January and we will be discussing in the next episode how the Christmas period went. Because
Yeah, we will.
really, and if there was a dip or a double dip in the beginning of January. So that's it, really, from that terms. Random fact of the week. Boom. So much enthusiasm. All right, cool. What did I write? Oh,
Can I just say there was so much blinking there?
because I'm excited about it. Did you know?
But
Did
I
you know?
think
Did
it
you
was
know?
on Twitch. Did I know what?
Oh,
Oh, that's Nurse. We've got another guest arriving. Hang on, hold the fact.
have a-
Hold the fort.
we have a guest arriving. We have an audience. I told you, audience by the end of the year. So I'm just gonna keep
Nurse,
speaking.
just push the door and she'll let you in. No worries.
I'm a bit disappointed it happened during my
Are
random
you?
fact because my top level of excitement is now done. Holly's over there on the phone.
She's in the building.
I'm gonna spin it so you can have a look. Oh, I don't know if you can see.
This is giving working 9 to 5. What a way to make it.
This is what happens. Oh, this time's gonna die.
Oh, don't die.
No.
Okay, get the random fact in.
Cool.
Should I prop the thing open for her?
Holly's gone. So, random fact of the week is: did you know?
I'm gonna need a random
Why are you
fact.
popping it open?
Oh, I don't know. Should I not do that?
I don't know.
Okay, fine. Never mind.
She'll be here in 2 seconds. We're almost done.
All right, I'm here.
Camera's changed angles because I moved it. Random fact of the week is: did you know octopuses have 3 hearts?
Yeah, I did know that. Actually.
Oh, did you know? Okay. Also, then, did you know? Right. So 2 pump blood to the gills because they've got lots of.
So, 2 pump blood to the gills.
Apparently so. This is what.
Oh,
Rob told me.
hearts.
Yeah. Well, the third one pumps the blood to the rest of the body. And then, did you know? Okay, then. Oh, camera died. Did you know? The next, their blood is actually blue.
No, I didn't.
So
know
they
that.
have 3.
Is that why octopuses are purple?
Possibly because
How brand?
their blood is got a copper-based molecule in it called hemoclanin. I'm not a doctor. I don't know Latin. Hemoclanin. I don't know. But their blood is blue. So whereas they literally they bleed royal blue blood, like
That
royals,
is
right?
stunning.
So they're such intelligent creatures, and they're actually what we would consider, well, you know, it's like, you know, the whole saying, like, you
Yeah.
bleed blue blood because you're a royal, like royalty.
I didn't know that, but I'm
well, like
using
royalty
it now.
bleed blue blood, right? That's a thing.
I'll have that
But
thing.
octopuses, yeah, they actually do bleed blue blood with their 3 hearts.
Hi,
Often.
darling!
Hey.
We're just literally going to wrap up our outro and we're done.
Yeah, almost
Feel
finished.
free to sit anywhere. Guys,
I found it.
darling, wasn't it tricky?
Yeah.
Yeah, but your instructions are very clear.
Thankfully,
It complicated at first, so I was like, wow, but actually,
We got lost. Don't worry.
best believe
We got lost.
our instructions were not clear and we were lost. And then we started
Walked
behind.
around and, like,
Yeah.
and
It's
that
been a
door was
moment.
open to that little
It's
pod you couldn't
so
get through.
hard. You don't know, it's, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot, right? Guys, for anyone watching, if you know Nush just arrived and we're very, very excited about it.
Should we tag?
Lewis, it's time for you to
Oh,
wrap us up, my
that
friend.
was it. Octopus fact. Boom. Thank you for joining us at The Name We Wanted Wasn't Available.
It's on the name it wasn't available.
Jesus Christ. Thank you for joining us on The Name We Wanted Wasn't Available.
We hope you found our unfiltered conversations useful.
Keep building. There's only one camera. Keep dreaming. And stay amazing.
That will get cut for the next
It's actually
batch.
not.
I swear to goodness,
I'll
I will
have 3
throw
others.
you out the
Wow,
studio.
it's too late.
Don't forget to follow us on The Name We Wanted Wasn't Available on Instagram and YouTube and hopefully LinkedIn by this point. But otherwise, if you want to find us on TikTok, it will have to be The Name Wasn't Available because there weren't enough characters.
If there's anything else you want to discuss, or if you do want to get in touch and tell me how amazing I am, please contact us on
You're
any of the
such a
socials.
knob.
I put that in every single one as well.
I am so much.
Or drop us an email at contact@hollyandlewis.com. If you do want to tell me how amazing I am, make sure you start that in the header, because otherwise Holly will probably just delete the email and I won't see it and see your praise and love and affection.
Oh my lord. Anyway, guys, it's been great. See you in the in the next batch. And bye for now.
I don't like there's one camera.
Oh, yeah.
It's really fun. I
imagine.
like to do them. Yeah.
Bye, guys. Thank you. Mwah.
Biddly beep, biddly beep, biddly beep. You love it.